friends, so today I will teach you how to join a two data frame in R. So basically, if we are starting any projects, we need to know the basic function like how to join the two data frame. Okay, so I will give you the simple example. For example, one vector is created df1 data dot frame. Here two variables are there. Student is equal to C in bracket 101 to gem 106. Likewise in product C there are six variables. Okay, six elements are there because here in this column there are six elements. Likewise, I will run this frame and I will check what is being shown. Okay, so in this case you can see there are six rows and two columns. All right, so in this second I will take another data frame called df2 is equal to data dot frame. There are two columns and these are the rows. So here you can see 1 2 3 4 5 rows are there, so here there would be five elements. Okay, so I will save this data frame df2 and I will check what is the output. Okay, so this is the output of the data frame, but make sure that in data frame 1 and data frame 2 this is a common student id. Okay, so this is the student id. We will join this two data frame based on this student id. Okay, so in this case it would happen like in the first case student id starting from 101 to 106, and in the second data frame it is a random, it is not a continuous. For example 124, so 103 is missing, so it is not a continuous. So now in this scenario we have to join these two data frames. So there are multiple ways to join the data frame. So basic structure of this data frame is merge in bracket x in the sense first data frame, y in the sense second data frame, and second by which mean you want to join this data frame. So if you want to know more about the data frame, how to merge it, you have to simply use exclamatory sign before this merge in bracket. So if you press here run it, this help section will open up and it will give you the syntax and structure how it is used in case if you want to know more about this data frame. However, I will teach you how to join in a simple way. Okay, so I will take any new data frame and I will create a vector called, and I will use a merge function merge. So here it will show me x and y. So x, I will take x is equal to df1, right? Y is equal to df2. Okay, and I will join this data frame by student id, student id. Okay, I will make sure whether this name is true. Okay, now it is true. I will simply join this data frame. Okay, and I will press enter. So in this case what will happen, in data frame 1 and data frame 2 this R will merge this both data frame, stating that student id is there and both have the value. So in this case you can see it is an intersection of both data frame. So in both data frame these three elements are there, that's why only three elements are printed. However, you can see in the first data frame there are six elements. Okay, so you can say simply six rows and two columns, and in the second data frame it is also five rows and two columns. Okay, so in this both data frame these are the common. So by student id it is joined and it is reflecting only three elements. Now somebody says I want for example I want all the element of student id. Out of student id whatever is matching from data frame 2 I want to add it. You can also do like that. So in order to do get this output I will use the same data frame and I will add one function called all dot I will first expect a first data frame. Okay, so all dot x is equal to true. So it means all element of first data frame will be printed. So here I will check whether it is printed or not. Hooray, it is printed. You can see 101 to 106 it is printed, but in against their data frame 2, wherever values are not matching, I will show you the NA means no value available, right? So in some cases you would also like to take all this values of data frame 2 value must be there. So how you can do like that? So in order to get all data frame, so here of data frame 2, yeah, we have taken the y is equal to df2. So in all dot y, in this syntax, your all data value of data frame 2 will be present. Now if I press df and hit enter, so you can see this new data frame contains all the values of data frame 2, whereas here 7 and 8, these values of product is NA, because with respect to data frame 2 these values are not available. All right, so this is showing like that. Now if you want to get all this data frame 1 and data frame 2 all elements, so there is also one way to do like that. So in this case you need to give all is equal to only true. Okay, so here you will get everything in the sense summation of data frame 1 and data frame 2. I will simply press df alter enter. So here you will see it is a summation of data frame 1 and data frame 2, data frame number 101 to 108, and here wherever data frame 1 is there it will be printed, and the respective value from the data frame 2 will be also printed, and data frame 2 value will be also printed, and irrespective to their other product matching value whether it is available or not. For example 1078 is not available, so this r will throw us NN. This means this is a missing value. So friends, how do you like this video? Please share your review, and if you don't understand, please put your query in the comment section box. I will try to answer your all